Tell your grandma to say hello. It's the Kenny and Cairo Variety Show.
All right, guys. So welcome to the Kenny and Cairo Variety Show once again. And I know what everyone's thinking. We're sick of the bird decks. It's always Value Turbo this, Blackwing that. Well, today, finally, we're bringing you Diva Hero. So stop complaining, okay?
Yes, ATrueHero returns.
That's right. Now, I will say this current Diva Hero list is a little bit outdated. It's the one that I got second place with at Nationals back in 2023. And I think there have been more current iterations that have evolved over time. But let's see if we could kick it old school for today.
Yeah. This is us. We're back on our road to rank 1. Let's see your rank real quick. Where'd you go in the meantime?
I think I'm in like the 20s or 30s. Let's check. Oh. Where are we at? Where's big rankings? Where's big? There we go. It's not like this is in alphabetical order, right? Like that would make sense, but anyway. Yeah, here we're at 29.
ATrueHero 29. So what do you guys think? Can he get there? He's been climbing. He's been climbing. So we're trying to hit that rank 1. We're gonna do.
We gotta start grinding more. That's the only way we can do it. I gotta literally just grind more.
Baby,
you know?
grind
I think you mentioned
on me.
Ooh, pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky. Ooh. Someone got that before I said pretty, then you're a real one, okay? And if you're Ricky, then you don't know.
Real quick.
Now, the good thing about Diva Hero,
I don't really know why the audio is messing up right there.
Yeah, you're
just mute the dual sounds real quick. I'm curious. I think it might, if you mute the dual sounds, maybe. I don't know. We were doing fine, and then all of a sudden,
audio issues continue to plague us each and every video, and it's always on my side, so I always feel so bad. All right. I mean, this hand is really good, but like it can also just be really bad. We can just go blind mind control and pray we get a Raikou and hit his back row, but it does nothing. It accomplishes nothing.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah, right? Because we don't even know what this guy is on. He could just be on like some random stuff. And I can't even convert the Raikou anyway because you can't attribute it.
Yeah.
But like
mind control here is real bad.
Yeah. Now, if this DDV resolves, then like he's gonna be in a bad spot because I have Mind Crush too. So
yeah, DDV
back in the
Mind
day,
Crush?
I called it the Holy Trinity: Dushu, Mind Crush, Deck Devi. And for those, if you know, I was the first one to main Deck Devi, and I mained it back in Diva Hero before it was popularized, and I was DDVing people turn 1.
It's a damn good card. It's a damn good card. What is this fella doing? This fella is just sitting here.
All right. Well, that has to be a value. Okay. This is kind of annoying, but I'm still going to drop Gores because, he attacked in the wrong order. So we're just going to drop him the first attack.
That's definitely the wrong order. How are we still attacking in the wrong order in 2025 Edison format?
Yeah. The annoying part is he can like half the Gores, and if he has the Gores, I can't Deck Devi him. Oh, well. Or if he Icarus attacks. All right. Does he have a face down value set too? Because if he does, then he's the GOAT. Okay.
He's the best.
All right.
He's the best. Nobody's ever been better.
Yeah, no one's ever been better. He didn't even attack with Gale. He just went to main phase 2. So he missed out on 13. That's the thing about Blackwings. They're just, that's perfect. Now he's going to get pooped on. Especially because he didn't synchro.
Pull your ass out. Pull your ass out, Cairo, and shit on his head. Pull your ass out.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what I want to do. Because we have to play around Kalut. So I could like take his Gale in half and put him at 900. And what's 900 plus 14?
It's a good question. Well, it would be 19 plus 4, which is 24, I think.
Yeah, it's 24. Let me hit him with think. So I can make Goyu Guardian.
23.
Like I can get 23. Okay. So I can get Goyu Guardian and then attack his Shora. But then let's see. I want to make sure to be able to DDV him this turn as well. So let me think. Diva, get Spine Gilman, Mind Control, the Gale, half, make Goyu Guardian. And then I'll have Goyu and a Diva. So I can make Colossal main phase 2, which is perfect. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. And this guy's like, read me backwards. I'm not going to do that because that just sounds like some inappropriate thing on stream. So I'm just not even going to do it. I'm not even going to try to like strangle my brain and figure out like what that would say.
We don't got time for that shit. We do not have time for that shit.
Yeah, who's doing all that?
Me and Frazier were dueling recently, and there's just people that just nonsense, like talking to me about like I'm just here to duel. I don't want to talk to you. Like I'm just here to duel. I don't need your nonsense. Now, if you're like, hey man, fan of the channel, I'll be like, hey, respect, thank you. But if you're like trying to tell me some story about why you're tired and why we're doing, like, bro, I don't care. Like, I don't care that you misplayed. Like, you don't got to tell me a story about why you misplayed.
Yeah. All right, 900 minus 20. I hope he takes the right math. Is 19, right? I'm waiting for him to take the damage. Okay, 19, 200. I don't think he has gores. If he does, then we'll just be kind of annoyed. All right, here. Yeah, there's no level 6 that we can make. That's a dark, so we have to get rid of this and make Colossal Fighter just like we planned. And we're gonna set all 3 back rows and just activate DDV immediately, which is kind of annoying because like Colossal is really good against Black Wings. So I kind of want to keep him here, but like I think being able to dust shoot, mind crush, like if he doesn't have Heavy Storm, he's in a bad spot. And even if he does have Heavy Storm, we can like play around it. It's just like, yeah. Anyway, it's fine. We're gonna do this right away.
Right away, baby. Right away, baby.
All right, well, he has Heavy Storm, which is annoying. Because it's like I really don't want to call a Heavy Storm, but like I will because I don't want to lose my Bottomless. So he has Icarus and he has my body, which makes my Bottomless kind of dead. But
it's dead, but you call Heavy and he does nothing. Like he has nothing to do.
Yeah, so he has Icarus and my body. Yeah, send it to a grave, buddy.
No, I think he thinks he played Heavy Storm. I don't think he realizes.
Yeah, because he doesn't know that I did this in draw phase. All right, so we're just gonna do that. So he has Icarus, my body, and this is turn 1 out of 3.
Yeah, like right now he goes pass. Like there's nothing he does.
Yeah.
Like you just kill him.
Yeah.
Like you try, or I mean you can't kill him this turn, I don't think, but you do everything you fucking can to hurt this man.
Yeah.
Like you hurt this man.
Yeah, because of that, we're gonna lure the kite. Well, okay.
Oh, you got all kinds of allure targets.
Yeah.
You got allure targets for days.
Yeah, we do. We're chilling now. All right, he has Icarus in my body, so we're just gonna swing for 28.
Yeah. You know, interestingly, some people might be thinking like, some people, I mean, maybe not, right? But some people might be thinking, why not just tribute the Shura? But there's no reason to give him a black wing.
Right? Yeah, because he has Icarus my body, so this is 28 plus 1,000.
Yeah, he has nothing. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah.
That Mind Crush DDV was devastating. Like pure devastation.
Listen. And that's how I got second place. That's what I was doing.
Like, that was so bad. Because you take the Heavy Storm away, his hand was fucking bupkis.
Yes. Now the thing is, once again, I said this is a little bit of an outdated list. So back in Nationals, I was siding Decree. But I do think that Dust Tornado is better than Decree because you can't Royal Decree a Black Whirlwind.
No, the fuck you can't.
So
you absolutely cannot do that.
It's all good. And then also another problem is Decree conflicts with Gores. And Gores can be situational against Black Wings. Sometimes it's really good. Sometimes it's not, but it is what it is. So even though these traps are really, 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 really good, pretty much because we're putting in Decree, like drawing Decree in a trap is like awful. So, I mean, they all have to go. They all have to go.
As good as gold.
Yeah, and then I mean, Spear Reaper is like he's quite good. I do like Spear Reaper, but he can also be a little bit of a liability into like Boras and things like that. So this is what we're gonna rock with. I want to rock right now.
I want.
Yeah, we're gonna rock this. Okay, all right.
To bring the pain hardcore to the brain.
I want to rock right now. The thing about Diva Hero is like Diva Hero, like I'm either going to win fast or I'm going to lose fast.
That's what I like. That's what I like.
Watchers at home who are like hoping for like a nice little, I don't know, kind of podcast episode. This might not be it. This ain't the one. Like, you know.
I'm gonna win fast or lose fast. I lost my ass on Slim Fast.
Oh, he let me go first. He let
you go first. That's incorrect every time. That was incorrect.
Yeah.
That was yo, slam that guy down. Slam him.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me go first, champ.
All right. And then he's gonna go special summon Cyber, normal summon Falso Dyna in.
Well, you're mad. Well, he's got Cyber, yeah.
Yeah, like there we go. That's
He had Cyber. There's no way for him to know that when he chose to go second.
He knew I was gonna open up Concentrated and that he would have Cyber. And the hand just gets worse.
Yeah,
worse and worse and worse.
You basically drew triplicate because like Deep Sea Diva, and Spine Gilman. We're gonna pretend Spine Gilman's also a Diva because it is. If you guys get what I'm saying, like
yeah,
like essentially you drew your 3 of, which is really
that's so annoying. We needed that decree.
You're getting blown the fuck up right now. I don't know how he knew his hand was going to be perfect going second, but
so crazy. I needed that decree because after he kills this Sangan, like I actually have like a pretty decent follow-up play despite drawing pretty terrible, and like decree ensures that it goes off. But let's see. Okay, cool. At least he's not like ballsy and attacks with the Vayu, which I'd be tight about. I mean, so we kind of need our heavy storm here. It's just like decree would have cooked, but randomly he just has. Okay, well we were going to go for a Miracle Fusion play, but we're not going to do that anymore.
The Infernal Prodigy coming up from the depths.
Actually, we are going to go for a Miracle Fusion play because I drew in the Spine Gilman. If I didn't draw in the Spine Gilman, then I would just go Caius here. So this plays into Icarus, so he can Icarus here if he wants. And the reason why I did, yeah, okay. Yep. That's exactly what I was saying. So the reason why I didn't just go sack into Caius is because I have Miracle Fusion, and let's play this. 1, I wanted to bait out his Icarus, and 2, I can always tribute 0 for Caius.
For the Sea Dog.
Yeah.
I mean, that helped deal with Icarus attack. I almost called it Icarus Fusion.
All right. So he doesn't have any level 4s in his grave, so he can't go like Blizzy. Blizzy's like a good out to 0. And obviously this isn't Mirror Force, Torrential, Bottomless. Like I don't know what this is. But it's not any of those cards because he would have used it. So 0's actually kind of a problem for Black Wings. They have a hard time outing that. And once again, I wish I had my he's a big boy. He's a big boy.
I love that card, man. Such cool artwork.
Yeah. So like I'm going to be aggressive. If he just like passes, I'm summoning Spine Gilman and I'm attacking with both. And Spine Gilman, granted, could be a liability because then he can go like Shore, attack, Gale, Black Rose. Like, but against Black Wings, when you're playing Diva Hero, you have to put as much pressure on as possible because they're just going to do the worst to you.
Yeah, it's a damage
Black Wings
race.
have too many good...
It's a damage race for sure. You got a damage race.
Now that he set a back row, like that changes things obviously, so I'm not going to do that. But at least I could get this Malicious out the deck. This does play into Icarus, but I don't think he has another Icarus attack. Yeah, I was about to say, all right, let's get this out the grave. And I think this is, yeah, we get this in the grave too. That's really helpful. And yeah, we're just going to swing 25.
Swing on his head. I'll whoop your head, boy.
And cool thing is, even if he does like Icarus this, we got Caius as a follow-up. So we're actually in a pretty good spot, despite drawing a pretty bad hand. And
yeah, we drew terrible.
We drew terrible, and we got countered the first 2 turns. Someone Consecrated, someone Cyber Dragon. Set Decree, and Dust Tornado.
Instant Dust Tornado, yeah. We got ruined, bro. We drew terrible and then got ruined on top of it.
Yeah. So, it is what it is. Now, on my turn, if he doesn't summon a monster, there's an argument for summoning Spine Gilman because it'll put him in a position where he has to Torrential. And if he Torrentials, like, I mean, that sucks. No cap, like, that sucks. But it also means that my Future Fusion, that 0 will come out safely. But, you know, he could have Bottomless set, so, yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll just draw a Heavy Storm and just end them. I don't know. But the
Heavy
fact
off
that
the
he's
top?
taking long, ooh. But the fact that he's taking long just makes me think he's weak.
Weak sauce.
But I definitely don't want to get 0-0 torrential. Like, that would just be awful. Come on, buddy. Make a move. Why is he taking 800? Okay, so he has brain control. Okay. Well, he can't kill me. Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. I know Blackwing's pretty well. He can't kill me. And sack for Sirocco is fine. Okay, so 0 kills it. Alright.
Yeah, I mean, how do you think that works, champ?
Yeah. He has value in the grave, so he can make Arm Wing, which is
I'm just annoyed that he's letting his Sirocco sit there. Like, he doesn't... Like, he's in the grave.
Yeah.
I don't think he knows his Sirocco dies. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think his head... I don't think he was thinking, I'll get value Sirocco in the grave. I think he thinks the Sirocco went to the field. Oh, my God.
It's alright, it's alright. I mean, that's how we live and learn, right?
Here we are at the... Yeah, but I'm assuming, right? We're on the ranked DB ladder. You're ranked 29. So we should be playing people at the top of the DB ladder, okay? At the top of the DB ladder, and we're teaching these people how to play their deck. Black Wings is so good. It's so good you can get to the top of DB ladder without knowing how to play the game. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how good Black Wings are? You can be in top 30 and you don't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! That is sick. I'm gonna start playing Black Wings. All right. I'm a fucking.
You just gotta know.
I just play Black. I could just have a tournament win. I could literally just have a tournament win. I play Black Wings and I scoop all y'all up. Oh,
I mean, if you draw Shura right here, he just wins, right? So, and that's just the game. Shura is okay. Well, not him not doing it. He must have torrential. That's my guess. We're actually gonna put this in defense. Okay, it's fine. All right, now, yeah, we're gonna bring back Treeborn because we need it. And let's see. So he doesn't have torrential, which is good. So since he doesn't have torrential, it's just swing 17, and the next turn I get Dark Arm. I can set return. What do I have? Like, I got a lot of good shit banish, which is good.
Wait, did you summon this turn?
No. So
don't you go attack Tribute Caius? Attack with Gilman, Maze 2, Tribute for Caius?
Yeah, I can also do that too. I think that's I mean, if he has a second bottomless, then like I think it's fine. Let's just do it. Because he doesn't have torrential, so he would need to have a second bottomless. Alright.
You're dead!
Let's see. Oh, that's that's it. That's it. And, nah, I'm not gonna rematch. Nah, I'm good.
Wait, you can just rematch on rank?
Yeah, you can. You get one rematch. Let's watch the replay for the people at home. Yeah. So that way, if they're salty or you're salty, I'm not doing that. All right. Actually, so for those of you know, I love Black Wings. It's one of my favorite decks. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of set Icarus turn 1, but I mean, it's fine, I guess. But I love this hand because Heavy clears all the back rows, and the moment they put a monster on the board, you can just go Shura Gale, and then if this Shura Gale resolves, you can end up on a Stardust and a Silverwind.
You know what? I got an idea. You kind of already just did it, but we can turn right here into a what would you do? Bang, boom, what would you do? Ding!
Yeah.
So his hand,
there you go, right?
His hand was Icarus, Vayu, and then what you can see. Heavy, Shura, My Body, and Gale. So he decides to set Vayu Icarus. And what are you saying you would do with that hand turn 1?
I would just pass, because like I think that in Yu-Gi-Oh! You have to think of like advantage and disadvantage. And by just setting Vayu here, you put yourself at a disadvantage because any monster can run it over, right?
Yeah, what if I just go summon attack and I don't give you enough things to Icarus? I mean, you still get your Vayu in the grave, but like if I just go summon attack, nothing like you can't Icarus.
Yeah. And even like, let's say I set back rows. Let's say I set 2 back rows because I see you have 1. So let's say I have a monster and 2 back rows. Look at your hand. First of all, you want this Shore to resolve. So it's like the safest way for the Shore to resolve is to play Heavy Storm. And you don't want to Heavy Storm your own Icarus. And if you summon Shore and like, let's say they go bottomless and you chain Icarus, like that's cute, but now you don't get your Shore's effect. So it's like, I think like the best play to do is just to pass. And like, if they don't put a monster on the board, you're fine because you have Heavy Storm to cover the back rows. And if they do put a monster on the board, you go Shore Gale. The only thing like that Shore Gale loses to is like if I set a monster. Because if I set a monster, at that point it becomes risky because it could be a Raikou, it could be a hamster, like it could be a number of things. But if I put any monster face up on the field, I'm not summoning anything that's bigger than 36, 18 times 2 is 36. So it's just not going to happen. So it's like, that's what I would do. I would just pass.
That was an impromptu. What would you do?
I like that. Yeah. And then like he draws Kalut here too. So I mean, yeah, I guess like once again, this is fine because this plays around. Now here he missed 1300 for no reason. We set that while he did
Once
it.
again, he you know, Blackwing they just bring you to the top. All right, the cream rises to the top.
Yeah. And then like I said, I gotta play around Kalut, and we can see like he did in fact have the Kalut. So yeah. I mean, this game was just over because Deck Devi Mind Crush is such a crazy combination.
Yeah, I mean you were smart. You played around the Kalut, and then but then after that, Deck Devi Mind Crush played the game for you. It was
and then,
but you made the decision to make the Colossal. Some people might not have done that. They would have got greedy. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe make Stardust because you have bottomless. Yeah, who knows? But yeah, then at that point the game was literally just uncompetitive. Boom. Oh, he lost game 1 and game 2 the same way.
We killed him with Caius both games. Caius kill Banish Yourself. We killed him the exact same way. This game too
so
is
crazy,
absurd.
bro. If I play in tournament and I draw like this, so I keep a straight face when I play, right? But if I draw like this, I would be so frustrated. Not visibly, but like internally.
Yeah, you'd be tight.
This is terrible. This is terrible. It's absolutely terrible. And then like this card was supposed to hold it down. Actually, one play that I like to do, depending on the circumstance, is actually set Consecrated Light. Because if you set Consecrated Light, it only loses to Whirlwind. Because usually Blackwings on the first turn, they don't make a synchro. So like their first turn might be something like Summon Sirocco, Special Summon Bora, Pump, Attack. And then the Consecrated flips up, you don't take any battle damage, right?
Yeah. Or
they might like go Summon Shora, Attack, and have a Kalut in their hand, right? But most times setting Consecrated Light is like quite good against Blackwings, and most people don't think about it. They just think about summoning it face up. But like I said, the downfall is you lose to Whirlwind plus any Blackwing, because then you'll be like, damn, I could have stopped that.
Yeah. Yeah. We just lose the Cyber regardless.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And here, take note, I got rid of Malicious. Some Diva Hero players, they want to hold on to this card for dear life. Like, you got to know when to let that guy go. Like, I see a lot of Diva Hero players saying, oh, side out Sangan. Sangan's not that good. Bro, Sangan is like one of the best cards in Diva Hero. Because Sangan can get you a hero or a water. And then like games 2 and 3, depending on the matchup, you can get Crow, you can get Dinah. Like, the card is too good. And I also seen some lists where people like play Card Trooper instead. And Card Trooper is really good. And if I had a Card Trooper, I could have like summoned Mill 3, Contact, and then like attack for 2k. But like Card Trooper is random. Sangan is guaranteed. Like Sangan is amazing. Oh, and I see his hand was just Decree would have cooked him.
Decree would have cooked him.
Yeah, he just happened to have the Randy Dust Tornado against Diva Hero.
We win this game, right? We don't go to game 3.
Yes.
We just win.
Somehow we did.
This feels so bad for us. By the way,
like look at it. Look at it.
Like,
it's awful.
We just get there, bro. We just fucking get there. Drawing like the 3-of curse on IMNerd is that we just draw 3-ofs. I'm gonna consider fuck what you heard. Double Deep Sea Diva plus Fine Gilman. That's a 3-of. You drew 3-of. In my honest opinion.
Pretty much. Now here, another misplay. He had bottomless. He should have bottomless this. Like,
Yeah.
I'm at 26. I'm at 26. He
Some
has
people are
Vice,
like,
Rogue, and
"Oh,
Grave.
that card's not good enough to bottomless. It's not worth bottom." In this situation, you bottomless that hoe.
Yeah, you bottomless, and like all you need is a monster with attack of 300, and you. Well, I mean, he doesn't know if I have a back row or not, right? But like, I still think it's worth bottomless in Gilman. I mean, you can argue that like he saved bottomless because he might think I have another Miracle Fusion in hand, but
Yeah, that's true. But
and then he draws Whirlwind here and here. Once again, I mean, I guess I understand why
he
he
was
didn't
saving
summon.
bottomless for the absolute zero
Yeah, right. And then
Well,
like that's what he did.
because he knew that was coming. But yeah, here we go. Boom, Caius.
Yeah, and then like this is why Caius just cooked him. So yeah, it's just like you never want to lose with like a good graveyard, and he had Vice Rogue on his grave. So definitely some plays could have went differently by him, but you know, that's Yu-Gi-Oh!
I can't believe you can
Last
offer
thing I'll-
rematches in ranked. I did not know you.
Yeah.
That's so randy.
You get one because some people are so salty. You get one. But last thing I'll say about like just matchmaking in general. So even though I'm near the top of the ladder, we can see this guy's not. He's like
We can't
4,
see him because
60.
my camera's covering it, so we can't see him.
Oh, so his ranking is like not that high, right?
Mm.
He's like, yeah. And that's the thing about matchmaking. In matchmaking, you just play random people. Like I think the
Oh, so I was talking
algorithm
shit.
tries-
You could have just made me not look bad. You could have not told him. You could have not told him he was terrible. You could have helped me out. But now I'm
I
talking
think
shit.
they would have seen it though from his play because he asked about if
Listen.
Zero destroys his Sirocco.
Now I'm just
you
over here
know?
making fun of a fucking trauma victim. You know?
Yeah,
What the
you know,
hell?
but hopefully he'll see this video and he'll get better, right? And that's my thing is like the algorithm tries its best to pair you against people against your similar level, but that's not always the case most of the time. So
Yeah.
it would have been better to play like a higher ranked person, but I mean, when you go to a tournament, you can't be like, you're ranked 500 on Dueling Book. I'm not going to play. You know what I mean? You play against people
tournament.
at
You
all
just
skill levels.
Yeah, you get thrown into the pot. Yeah, all of my shit talk was under the assumption he was like, top of the top. But if he's not at the top, then the misplays he made and the questions he asked aren't that egregious. Because everybody's new at some point. It's not your fault.
But anyway, that's it for today.
Okay, and now we're going to do some blind rankings. We're going to rank 5 broken cards. They're broken cards.
Now, I'm curious what 5 broken cards you chose, but let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, first up.
There's actually one card that's broken that I'm sure you don't have on here.
All right, here it is.
And
well,
I'll save it for the end.
You'll see.
I'll save it for the end.
You'll see.
Okay. All right. So Substitute, that guy is really good. That guy, he should be banned. Like, he actually should just be banned. And there's no other card that comes close to him and his effect. But, like, the fact that you said all 5 are broken makes me not want to put him, like, at the top spot. Sub is good. I'm going to give him 3. I think 3 is great. Solid middle ground. Substitute is amazing.
3. Okay. Substitute 3. Next.
See, look, that's what I was saying. Now, the thing about JD versus Substitute is like, of course, Substitute you really only play in Frog decks, and JD you only play in like Lightsworn or Twilight decks. However, I think at the ceiling of Lightsworns obviously is high because you just sack your opponent, but the consistency, that's a better word. The consistency of Hero Frogs decks is much higher, and in my opinion, that makes Substitute a better card. Also, Substitute is at 3, whereas JD is at 2. Now, of course, if JD drops, you're probably going to lose if you don't have an out to that. Whereas if Substitute drops, you're just going to be really annoyed, right?
Okay.
It's going to recruit a bunch of other frogs like Dupe Frog, Dupe Lock, you can't attack. Unifrog, start popping your back rows. So it's like, honestly, it's really hard to choose. There's an argument for placing JD higher or lower. But since I think like card for card, JD is better. Let's say that. Card for card, JD is better. But I'm trying to think more in terms of its impact on the Edison meta. And I think Substitute's impact on the Edison meta is much more profound than that of JD. So because of that reason alone, I'm going to give JD 4.
I think you're gonna I think you're going to be happy they decided to put JD lower than Substitute, because you mentioned cards being banned. You also mentioned Edison Meta, JD's big brother.
Oh, yeah. Like, I'm happy I waited. Yeah. Chaos Emperor Dragon, like, he's won. He's won. I mean,
we went broken. We went broken.
Yeah. If that card was in Edison format, along with Yada, of course, there would be just so much chaos. I mean, even if Yada wasn't in the format, his effect is just too good. Another broken monster that can easily be summoned. Like, Neuralis decks would get like a huge, power creep. Like, even just alone, every deck would just find lights and darks, random lights and darks, just to summon it. It's the ultimate comeback card. Like, he's number one. Actually, correct me if I'm wrong, he's the reason why Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a ban list.
As far as I know, that is correct. He's the very first banned card, Chaos Emperor Dragon, Envoy of the End, which is telling. Maybe he was the end of Yu-Gi-Oh! From a lot. Like, they knew he was the Envoy. He let you guys know cards are going to get bad. Things are going to get insane. So what's funny is that you mentioned Yada. And in Edison format, people like talking about yada, but they're not talking about Yada. They're talking about legacy of Yada. They're talking about some bullshit that references Yada. They're not talking about King Garasu himself. Anyway, Yada Garasu.
Yada 5. And now, don't get me wrong, Yada is amazing, but the problem with Yada is, like, one, you need to pair him with something else, like his big brother, right? Chaos. Dragon, right? Or cousin, whatever, birds, dragons. Anyway, you need to pair with something. Or if you just have Yada raw, you need to catch your opponent at the right time. Mm-hmm. And even if, like, you don't have an established board, but, like, you hit your opponent with Yada, eventually you're going to have to let them draw a card. And, like, we have DDV now. And DDV is, like, although it's not the same as Yada, but DDV can take away your draw phase. So it's like, we don't have this exact card in Edison, but we have cards that do similar effects. And I think that Yada, although he's very good, you just have to kind of not get lucky, but you just got to catch them at the right time.
Yeah.
And it's easier said than done. Yeah.
I mean, he's a very broken card, but he relies on other broken cards to do his broken thing, right?
Right.
And then finally we have this card.
I'm super happy with my list. I'm super happy with this, right? So Painful Choices 2. I mean, and every format that it's in, like, Painful Choices is crazy. And just imagine Edison format. Imagine Value Turbo with Painful
send
Choice.
5. Like, choose 5, send 4. So a Foolish Burial for 4. Like, Foolish Burying 4 cards. And then you got to just decide one of them to go in my hand. Like, sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Sounds
it's
good to me.
It's just that would be too broken. Value Turbo would benefit so much. And, like, I'm sure there's other decks too, but Value Turbo is the first one that comes to mind. I mean, it could even in some...
That's the number one.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's the number one.
Yeah,
Value Turbo is the number one. In Edison, with Painful Choice, I think Value Turbo is the number one. But I think they're all broken. Like, every good deck is better with this card.
Yep, that's exactly right. So, I mean, yeah, well, I was going to say, though, the most powerful card of all, you didn't have.
What?
Which is the credit card.
Oh, shit. But the credit card's not as powerful anymore when we play on, like, DB and stuff like that. You know what I mean? The credit card is really good at YCSs, though. The credit card is really, really, really good.
You want your top? That's going to take you places.
A credit card could also get you a bottom if that's what you're looking for. Anyway, bye!